This is DualPort build number 197. I'm doing the field test. Make sure to remove the foam shunt from the bottom once the box is shipped and before using. Put the signature on here. On top you have the EMF pickups. There's two of them facing each other. DualPort contains GeoBox and GeoPort, and those two communicate through the EMF pickups. They're not wired together. You have your on-off dial here, and this is your main output volume here. Back you have your GeoPort, GeoBox, GeoPort volume, GeoBox volume. Here is your charge port or your charger. This is your noise suppression here. This is your display on and off to turn the lights in the display on and off. This is Bluetooth. Power on. Connected. To connect to this, look for BT-163. It just connected to my phone because I had already connected to it once. And this is for your reverse audio. Turning this on reverses any audio input, whether it's input through the cable or through the Bluetooth. If I turn the Bluetooth on, it'll be in reverse. Just gibberish, basically. And you know, one good thing about reverse is anything you reverse through this box should be gibberish. And if you do get results in forward speech, it goes a long way to prove that it's a response versus debunking it as just radio bleed. And here is your compartment in the back where you can house the radio. The radio will go here. I haven't picked one out yet. I'm going to do that today. So inside here you'll have your 6-foot audio cord. And this is an adapter so you can fit it in the compartment easier. Inside here, if you wanted to, you could adjust the gain or you could adjust the tone. But I have them set to my preference right now, but you could play around with that, see if you want to change any of it. For noise suppression, you just push this in to turn it on, and then dialing it up will start to filter out the noise. Anywhere up in this range is close to 100% is in this range here, to where if you go beyond that, it may just filter out everything. So, and this is hard and soft switch. I'm not sure what effect that has. All right, first thing I'm going to do is hook up my benchmark radio that I use, and I know it works. I encourage you to try different radios out even after the box arrives. It does come with a scanning radio, but I encourage you to try different ones. Hello? Did you say who's this? My name is George Brown. I'm a spirit researcher. Now to calibrate these, we'll turn on one at a time. Start with the GeoPort. Establish a response volume and then turn on the Geo box. Hello? Now I have the volumes to match. Now I have both of them are calibrated to matching volumes. I can turn them both on. And if there's any noise, I could go ahead and hello? Now that it's calibrated, I can use the master volume. Are there any spirits here that would like to speak with me? Hello? Would you like to speak with a living person right now? Bob? Hello? Get headed home now. I want to thank you for speaking. Here it is. I upgraded it with the wider display, build 197. Now I got a radio running on the inside. Turn it on here. To charge it, you just plug it in here. And you'll see the light come on here, and plug that into the wall. And once it's done charging, the light will turn red. It's like 4 hours. Frank something built similar devices. Can you tell me if she's okay? Is she with? And to reverse the audio, you just turn reverse on here. You'll see it go quiet for a moment because it has to reverse a snippet of sound. There's an opening on the back cover if you want to run the cable through here to run the scanning radio on the outside. To run it on the inside, just coil up the cable and plug the scanner into this 90-degree adapter. Here is the radio scanner that I picked out for this device. Costs PP267. Takes 2 AAA batteries to run it. Slide the switch to the on position. Make sure bass boost is off. Volume all the way up. And then the middle button here is for band. You want to put it on AM and then use either the up or the down arrow to start the scan. Sorry about my hands. I know I was working on my son's car. A little bit grimy, but I already washed them. So, and then we'll go ahead and plug this one in. My name is George Brown. I'm getting ready to ship this spirit box out. Does anybody want to help test it real quick before I do? When the device first arrives, there's going to be this foam block inside here, and that's to keep the spring transducers from shaking around. So you'll want to, this is how it'll arrive like that, which means the geo box portion, the analog portion, will not work unless you remove that. So make sure you pull this out when the box shows up. So you can run the radio scanner on the outside, and there's a hole in the back cover to do that. Or you can run it on the inside, which you may pick up a little more noise or reduce reception if you run it inside, just because of the close proximity to the internal components that are really tightly packed in there. To run on the inside, we'll just coil up the wiring and put it in the box.